Hi there. My name is Jay. I'm the owner of Amino Z, and I'm the guy who has been writing up almost all of the blogs within our blog area of our website. If you have been following our blog over the past couple of years, you'll know that I'm very passionate about a number of topics with regards to weight loss, muscle development, supplements, exercise programs and exercise equipment, and so on. So I wanted to extend what we're doing text-based through our blog and start doing some videos just to help educate you and to educate Australia in general. Now, the first blog that I wanted to start with was on weight loss. It's a topic that I have written about extensively, not only through the blog, but also in our website and through a number of magazines as well. And what I want to do is get down to the basics, not talking about calories or exercises or anything else like that, but the absolute fundamental of weight loss. Many of us get mixed up in the hype of the latest exercise equipment, the latest infomercial that you see, or the latest supplements that you see advertised in the TV or in a magazine. When weight loss, really, for long-term sustainable weight loss, the latest product has nothing to do with it. People have been losing weight and keeping weight off for centuries. It's not a new thing. So the latest piece of equipment is never going to be the key to long-term sustainable weight loss. Through our company, our personal training company, I would estimate that approximately 90% of the inquiries relate to weight loss. And it's a well-known fact that weight loss is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Otherwise, you wouldn't see a new fitness product being released on the TV or on the radio practically every month, or even more than that. There's a lot of money to be made in this industry, and I believe it's because a lot of people aren't aware of how to lose weight, the absolute fundamentals. You'll see that a lot of fitness products that are released don't tend to educate you. They just purport to lose fat and burn fat from certain areas of the body. To me, that's not a long-term result, because as soon as you get bored of that exercise, then what do? You're lost. So let's get down to it. When it comes to weight loss, your mindset is the most important thing. For your mindset and how you approach weight loss determines your behaviors. If you have a flawed mindset when you're trying to approach weight loss, your behaviors are going to be flawed, and your behaviors, which are your eating patterns and your exercise patterns, determine your body shape. If you eat and exercise in a manner that predicts a 100 kilo physique, well, you'll have a 100 kilo physique. However, if you exercise and eat in a manner that would result in a 50 kilo physique, well, you're going to have a 50 kilo physique. So at the crux of all the weight loss, your mind determines your figure. Now, when it comes to your mindset, I think probably the most important consideration is how you view weight loss. There are typically two ways to approach weight loss. The first one is to lose as much weight as possible, as quickly as possible. And this is exactly what the diet industry thrives on. I can't even count the number of ads that are out there that advertise fast weight loss, lose 10 pounds in 10 days, lose 10 kilos overnight, pretty much. Now, I'm sure that there are diet programs out there that can accomplish this successfully. But the question is whether or not you can embark upon a program like that and sustain that weight loss long term. Many people attempt to do so and fail miserably. And this leads to guilt and then ultimately weight cycling, where after that weight loss has occurred, you gain that weight straight back. This is not fun, and I have seen a lot of people go through this, wasting a lot of time, effort, energy, and of course money on certain approaches and products too. So what I feel is an appropriate and sustainable approach is if you focus on a long-term result. To get a long-term result, and I know this may sound very elementary, but it's something that not many people do, is focus on what you can do long-term and sustain. If you're looking at the latest detox diet and, for example, think, well, I can only drink this liquid for so long, ask yourself honestly, how long can you sustain that? Can you sustain that long term? And if you can't, what are you going to do as soon as you fall off the wagon, so to speak? Most people do fall off the wagon very quickly because willpower is only so strong. So the important point here is that you have to find a mechanism that you can sustain long term. And what I have found the most successful way to do that is to focus on a lifestyle change. A lifestyle change entails a number of things, but importantly, it's changing your eating habits that you can sustain long term without feeling like you're on a diet per se, as well as your exercise habits. And when it comes to your exercise habits, again, it's about maintaining a regular, consistent, long-term routine. It simply isn't going to work if you're trying to starve yourself and attempting to exercise 6 or 7 days a week when you know you hate the training and you hate the diet, and eventually you're going to give up. The reality of the situation is, if you do not take a long-term approach to weight loss, you are going to find yourself hating what you're doing, and eventually you will fall off the wagon, so to speak. As soon as you fall off the wagon, and look, I've seen this a number of times as a professional trainer, the guilt associated with that falling off and binging is so counterproductive. I mean, the irony of the situation is that if you attempt an unrealistic program, you're not going to be able to sustain it. Yet, it is so easy to feel overwhelmed with guilt once you fall off that wagon, even though it wasn't sustainable in the first place. I guess the main reason from my experience why a lot of people have or continue to go down that path is because of the promise, or the seemingly true promise, of fast, rapid weight loss. There is a myth in the industry that you can lose weight quickly and then just go back to your normal eating habits and go back to your normal lifestyle. And quite frankly, that doesn't work, because, as I said before, if you're eating and exercising like a 100-kilo person, you will be a 100-kilo person. And if you're 100 kilos and then you go on a diet, lose 25 kilos, and then revert back to your 100-kilo ways, you will eventually get back up to that 100-kilo body shape. So I guess the take-home point here is that weight loss is about long-term, sustainable approaches. Now, that is dietary and it is exercise based. You have to find a way that is sustainable for you. It's going to be different for everyone, and that's something that we promote quite a bit within our personal training, because there is no one size fit all approach for everyone. What worked for your father or your daughter or your next door neighbor or your friend may not necessarily work for you, because you have different likes, you have different preferences. You may not enjoy playing sport, you may enjoy going to the gym, or you may not like going to the gym, but you may like riding your bike, or you may like going for the walk. Whatever it is, you have to find the best solution for your lifestyle, and you have to apply that long term. It is of course important to measure your results, to learn about your nutrition and how exercise can help you to lose weight. But the most important, at least what I feel, an exceptionally important take-home point here is to approach it with a long-term mindset. Weight loss is not something that you're going to accomplish overnight. If you want great results, you need to apply yourself long-term and see this as a lifestyle change. Anyway, that's the basic point of this blog. I do hope you've gained something out of this video blog, and I will be continuing these because I think you can gain so much more information from video and audio rather than just text. In subsequent blogs, I will be going through more details on mindset, because that's something I'm very passionate about, but also nutrition and of course training as well, and how you can use those tools to obtain long-lasting, exceptional weight loss. Of course, we have thousands of articles available up on our website, so if you want to do some reading in the meantime, please go to the website. It's aminoz.com.au. Either go to the blog or the articles section and spend some time there. Sign up to the course as well. All right, thanks very much for that. I wish you all the best, and have a great week.